So the other day, someone asked me over our Discord, how come you don't enjoy playing Minecraft as much anymore? I mean, there's been so many brand new updates recently. How come you don't really enjoy playing it? Aren't you like excited or something? What's wrong? And honestly, that was a very good question, I thought, and it got me thinking, like, actually, how come I really don't enjoy like the recent Minecraft updates and everything? And eventually came to a realization that all of the recent Minecraft updates are literally shit. Now, let me explain. So, I don't really find that all of the new updates and features and everything in Minecraft, all the recent ones, are really that bad. Like, they are kind of good, some are very good, but overall, I sort of find them mid, if that makes any sense. Because just look at the past year's mob vote. Last year we had that we can vote for a glare, which legit just is a replacement for F3 to show the light level. A copper golem that just pushes random buttons. Like, hello, what? Why do I need this? And then an Allayed, which everyone thought at first was something that can duplicate items, but then everyone was like, oh wait, I've been misinformed. Oh well, I mean, it's probably the most practical because it can, you know, help us a lot with the redstone, so let's just vote on the LA. And it won with like zero competition whatsoever. And then if we look at the recent mob votes, you know, with the Sniffer, the Rascal, and the Tough Golem, they're sort of the same. I mean, just look at the Tough Golem. It's legit a walking item frame. And then this Rascal thingy when you're supposed to play hide and seek, which gives like probably garbage loot and is like useless. And whenever someone thinks of, you know, Minecraft, they probably think of the Ender Dragon or mob farms, but not a mob where you play hide and seek. I mean, who thought of this? And then we have the Sniffer, which kind of is also pretty bad, but the reason why it won is simply because it just brought more features into the game, because they were supposed to bring... Now, the Sniffer isn't added yet, but it's supposed to bring like new flowers and stuff, and it was just the best choice out of all of them. And it won by a very big margin because of that. But overall, the mob votes has been shit. Like, absolute garbage. That's what I'm trying to say. But even if the mob votes have been quite bad, that doesn't mean that the update overall is, you know, shitty. As I explained earlier, I mean, let's look at the Minecraft 1.19 update, the wild update. We got frogs that were added into Minecraft, and I mean, who doesn't like the Minecraft frog? They're almost like the axolotls, and everyone loves them, you know? But then, when it comes to more of the bigger part of the update, I have some mixed feelings, you know? Because if you look at the biggest hype about the wild update, then we're supposed to get the deep, dark biome and, you know, the Warden, which I have some mixed feelings about it, if I'll be honest. In one hand, I really find it pretty cool that they actually made a brand new biome in the mines and everything. But on the other hand, considering that it's so difficult to actually come across at the deep dark biome, and then when we talk about ancient cities, which is like the big thing about this new update because we got a brand new structure in the game. And considering that the loot there is absolutely terrible, because when you can actually survive and, you know, actually explore the whole ancient city, then in a way, that loot sort of becomes pointless, because almost the only valuable item in these ancient cities are enchanted god apples. But I mean, you already most likely have netherite armor, and that in a way makes them pretty useless, because once you do actually get netherite armor, then nothing really scares you. Nothing is really that harmful to you in any other way, except if you're playing on hard mode. But other than that, if you're just playing casually, then you don't really need to have any use for the ancient city, because you don't really need the god apples. Now, I've been bashing a lot on the ancient cities, but I do must say though that, you know, the huge thing about this update, you know, the Warden, I find it actually quite fascinating. It's such an unique and interesting idea to actually have a mob that actually follows you and notices you by the sound. It's almost like an Enderman, you know? You need to look at it in the eyes for it to actually attack you and hear your movements. So you need to be very sneaky, which is really such a good idea, because it just creeps out the whole experience with the Warden so much. But the fact that you really get no loot from it whatsoever sort of makes the whole point of the Warden useless. And at the same time, I feel like the Warden doesn't really fit vanilla Minecraft that much. If anything, it feels like it's a mob from a modded Minecraft game, such as Oralcraft, but not really something you come across in vanilla Minecraft because of how complex its mechanics are. And like, am I the only one who really thinks this? That it's doesn't really fit the Minecraft vibes, and instead feels like something from a mod that's just been taken and put in Minecraft, because that's what I currently feel like. And of course, I can't continue without discussing one of the biggest theories as of today in Minecraft, which is, what is the purpose of the portal frame in ancient cities? Because if you don't know, if you ever come across an ancient city, there's like a big, huge, humongous portal frame there, and no one really knows what's its purpose. Some have theorized that it's possibly gonna lead to another dimension, and who knows, maybe we'll get even brand new and better ores in that dimension. Am I the only one who thinks this is sort of the wrong approach? Because as of today, I feel like Minecraft is just a complete game. Instead, I feel like Minecraft should do somewhat of a similar approach that Terraria is doing. Because if you don't know, Terraria's gameplay is basically around killing bosses. But what they're doing is, with their brand new update, is instead of changing or adding more bosses, what they're instead doing is just simply adding new blocks to the game. They don't really fix anything with new ores or new anything. The only thing that they're doing is sometimes make some nice bug fixes and some tweaks, like readjust how a weapon works per se, but they don't really add a brand new boss or add a new ore. They just sort of add new cosmetic stuff. And I feel like Minecraft should do this, just like how they added the axolotl and the frog and even the goat and perhaps even the amethyst and stuff like that. What I'm trying to say is they don't really need to adjust that we get a better ore than netherite or an even stronger boss than the wither. Instead, we should just focus on the more cosmetic wise in Minecraft, like brand new blocks. Like for example, making that the amethyst has more feature or the copper has even more features, because right now they can legit be used to like nothing. So in conclusion, I am excited for all of the new updates that Minecraft are going to add, because we really don't know much, because they didn't really reveal much at Minecraft Live. But what I'm really hoping that they are doing is that they are not changing the Minecraft gameplay, like adding an even better lighter or something like that. Like I mentioned before, they should just do something similar to an approach that Terraria is doing. Just add more cosmetic stuff, make so some materials and ores have more usage in Minecraft, like the copper or amethyst, because right now the only thing I can think of is just the spyglass, and that's it. They aren't really used for anything else, for being a brand new ore in the game. So what I'm trying to say is, I feel like they should really just focus more on the cosmetic stuff in Minecraft, like adding new blocks, or maybe like fixing or making better textures in the game, but not really changing it a lot about, you know, the gameplay itself, adding in a brand new ore that is even better than netherite, because right now, honestly, I feel like it's a bit overpowered. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this sort of rant of mine about the recent Minecraft updates and sort of why I don't really dislike them, but why I feel like they're doing a wrong approach, which is why I'm disliking them. And if you agree with anything that I've said in this video, then feel free to like the video, of course, and comment down below what you agree with. And if you don't agree with something, then comment that down below in the description as well on what you don't agree, and of course like the video. But anyways, I'm Zuets and I'm out. I'll see you next time. Bye guys!